Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I teach the language of the Holy Quran, erase misconceptions and misrepresentations about Islam, and encourage individuals to learn more, do more, and be a better version of themselves. My name is Tajudeen Abdur Raheem. Can a Muslim celebrate Christmas? Can a Muslim eat Christmas food? Can a Muslim wish his non-Muslim friends Merry Christmas while they are celebrating Christmas? Every year, Muslims around the globe argue and debate, especially during the 12th month of the Gregorian calendar, on the permissibility of celebrating Christmas, wishing non-Muslims Merry Christmas, and eating Christmas food. It is, however, important for us to note as Muslims that we are guided by two things. The first one is the Quran, and the second one is the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. What then does Islam says about Christmas? Christmas is originally celebrated by Christians to commemorate the birth of Christ. However, as Muslims, we do not celebrate Christmas because it is deeply rooted in their belief as Christians that celebrating Christmas is an affirmation and confirmation in the belief in Trinity, in the belief in the crucifixion of Christ, in the belief in the sonship and godship of Christ. However, as Muslims, we believe in monotheism. We believe that Allah is one, He is the cherisher, He is the nourisher, He is the giver and taker of life, He is the bestower of good things, He is the one that has control over everything that worketh and creepeth on earth. And that is one of the reasons why we do not celebrate Christmas as Muslims. Number two, we do not celebrate Christmas as Muslims because we have already been given two festivals to celebrate, and that is Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Fitr is the festival we celebrate after we must have completed our Ramadan, which is 29 or 30. After we must have completed that Ramadan fast, we are expected to celebrate a festival, and it is called Eid al-Fitr, and the other one is Eid al-Adha, where we slaughter lamb. So these two festivals are what Muslims celebrate. So Christmas, New Year, and other festivals cannot in any way come and as an attachment to festivals in Islam. Hence, scholars of Islam have a unanimous agreement that Christmas has no basis in Islam, and no one should attribute Christmas to Islam. However, there are debates among scholars of Islam as to the permissibility of eating Christmas food and wishing non-Muslims Merry Christmas during their festival. Those who condemned eating Christmas food and wishing them Merry Christmas have their belief that when you eat Christmas food and wish them Merry Christmas, you are also affirming and believing that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that Jesus Christ is God, that Jesus Christ is part of the Trinity, that Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross, and that Jesus Christ have dominion over everything on earth. That is their own belief. That when you eat Christmas food and you wish non-Muslims Merry Christmas, you have all of this belief, and as such, you are imitating the non-Muslims, the non-believer, when Allah has rightly said, Lakum dinukum waliyadin, to you your religion and to us is our religion. It means you are not contented with Islam. It means you are not satisfied with the teachings of Al-Islam. It means you are not, you do not have perfect understanding of the deen. That is their own basis of argument. On the contrary, those who say we can eat Christmas food and wish non-Muslims Merry Christmas during their festival have their own basis of arguments that it is a way of extending kindness to them, when Allah, the Most High, has encouraged us to be kind and to be just even to non-Muslims. Allah says in Quran chapter 60 verse 8, Surah Al-Mumtahina, La yanhakumullahu anil ladzina lam yuqatilukum fid din wa lam yukhrijukum min diyarikum. Allah says, we have not prohibited you from dealing justly with those who have neither killed you nor move you out of your homes, and tabarruhum, to do good to them, to be kind to them, watuksitu ilayhim, and to deal with them justly. Scholars of Islam who argue that we can eat Christmas food and we can wish non-Muslims Merry Christmas while they are celebrating Christmas have their belief that it is part of doing good, it is part of extending kindness to them. Mind you, Islam has made it permissible and permitted for us to marry from non-Muslims, especially Christians, Ahlul Kitab. So imagine you are married to a non-Muslim who is a Christian. Of what kindness will it be that while she is celebrating a festival, you are not eating from her food, or you are not wishing her on her own festival? It is not going to look well to her nor sound well to her. Now imagine you have a mother who is a non-Muslim, especially a Christian, and you are not wishing her on her own festival. Imagine you have a brother, imagine you have a relative who are non-Muslims, especially Christians, and you are not wishing them on this day. They will not feel good, they will not feel happy, they will not feel connected, they will feel disunited as being part of the union that binds you together. And that is the reason why scholars who are of the opinion that there is no big deal in celebrating, in wishing them and eating from their food, that al-umuru bima qasidiha, Allah knows your intention. He knows for surety that you do not believe Jesus to be a son of God, nor do you believe Jesus to be God, nor do you believe in Trinity, nor do you believe in the crucifixion of Christ. He knows your heart, he knows your intention, and he is going to judge you by your intention. The second basis of argument for scholars who are of the opinion that we can eat Christmas food is the verse of the Holy Quran contained in Quran chapter 5 verse 5, where Allah says, Al-Yawm, today, Uhilla lakum at-tayyibat, I have made permissible for you to consume good things. Wa ta'amul ladhina utul kitaba hillul lakum, and the food of the people of the book, the Christians, hillul lakum, has been made permissible for you to eat. Wa ta'amukum hillul lahum, and your food is also permissible for them to consume. Scholars who are of the opinion that we can eat Christmas food say that when Allah was giving this verdict, there was no exemption. So it is going to be irrational for anyone to put an exemption of Christmas food there. Hence, we are permissible and permitted to consume and eat Christmas food when we are offered by our Christians, by our Christian friends and family members. It is therefore important to stress that there are numbers of scholars of Islam who are of the opinion that it is not a bad idea for us to eat Christmas food and wish non-Muslims Merry Christmas, while some scholars are against that we should not eat Christmas food nor wish Christians Merry Christmas. Either positions you choose to stand, you should always learn to tolerate and live with others in the best way possible. You should not let your position cause disharmony and disunity between you and your non-Muslim friends and family members. If you are not going to eat, do not accept the food and pour it away. That is israf. You are wasting it, because there are numbers of individuals who would like to eat, would like to consume because they are hungry and they do not have something to feed on. And if you are going to be eating it, if you are going to be collecting it, if you are going to be wishing non-Muslims Merry Christmas, you don't have that right and authority to condemn those who are not accepting it, because they have their own position and they are entitled to it. May Allah continues to grant us perfect understanding of this deen and accept all we do as an act of ibadah. Allahumma ameen.